What to do, homies? We back here with some more Blank Boy. This time we're checking out how Optimus Prime sent Sentinel Lockdown to the scrapyard. You know, I'm gonna tell you the truth. There has not been a Transformer movie that I have not liked. I really watched them for the eye candy and not necessarily the story and the plot. And I think that if you do watch them for that, then you might be setting yourself up for a failure, unless you're surprised and the story is actually really, really decent. But anyways, let's go ahead, shut up, and turn it up.
Already slimed out my guy Ironhide. Optimus starts pressing him, telling him, "Come down here and face me." Hold on, why are Ryan Pax talking spicy like this? Wasn't you a Liberian on Cybertron? Nah, Sentinel wildin', calling him by the whole government is insane. Who are you?
That's just the thing. You know, they Transformers. Bro was a Liberian, and then he woke up and chose violence and turned into a warrior. And I got a couple of questions as far as like Transformers go that I'm going to ask throughout this. And I'm hope that some of you Transformer fans out there got the answers to.
You, his mother? Sentinel then jumps off the building, sliding down the side, landing all cool like, and he's out for blood. Wants all the Autobots dead right now. It's past your time, Unc. I'm not scared of a transforming overhead projector. Everything Optimus says is always so cold, no matter what it is. Bro could be like, "Bumblebee, where's the PB&J?" And little me would be like,
"That's tough. That was hard."
Optimus readies his weapons and runs in, hitting Sentinel with the axe and then stabbing him in the chest and then again with the axe. But come on, Unc Sentinel wasn't gonna go out that easy. Brody got resurrected and instantly started fighting off the wake up, not even a morning stretch. This war shit is all he knows. Optimus goes for another stab, but Sentinel hits him with that vet move, pushing him off and kicking him to the ground. And Optimus doesn't even get a chance to breathe some fresh—
Hold on, he might be cooking there. He said with that vet move, right? When you really think about it, in fights, especially like street fights, I mean, you probably see it in professional fights, but like in street fights, how often do people use pushing as a way to disrupt and unbalance the customer? You see it, not customer, bro, throwing hands with the customers using fighting tactics. But like street fight, you see it in like MMA and like professional fighting, but like street fighting and everything, using that as a tactic. Yeah, that could be considered a veteran or a professional move. So he was cooking with that.
Pushing him off and kicking him to the ground. And Optimus doesn't even get a chance to breathe some fresh carbon monoxide because Sentinel goes in getting blocked and hits him in the head, blocks his axe, misses the sword but uppercuts him, misses again and gets blocked. And that's all it took. Sentinel getting hit once to be like, nah, forget all that running one shit, and calls in reinforcements from the sky. So they all turn around to go towards Optimus to try to send him to the Tupac meet and greet with his other dead Autobot friends. Which, now that I think about it, there's no way you can convince me that Ironhide and Jazz weren't black. Yep, that's 2 for 2. Michael Bay gotta be racist. Optimus slashes up with the axe and misses, goes for a kick and misses again, getting his head—
when you really think about it though, when the Transformers land, right, they assume identities, I'm guessing based off their own choosing, or maybe they're randomly assigned it. So, you know, if they land here on the world and they start downloading a whole bunch of maybe popularly consumed scripts of black media, where most likely sometimes, you know, especially if we were going by the most watched, which I'm not even sure it's the most watched, it's possible that some of that, what most watched, has a stereotypical black person in there, right? And how they act and everything. So can you really blame the Transformers, right? I mean, yeah, the writer for sure. Yeah, definitely something going on there. But from a Transformer perspective, but then that makes me, who did Optimus Prime download, bro? Peter Dinkins? Nah, he ain't like that.
Optimus slashes up with the axe and misses, goes for a kick and misses again, getting his head grabbed and kneed away, which, to be honest, actually did him a favor because the fleet that Sentinel called in is on its way, and they start blasting at Optimus as he goes to grab his gun and try to fight back. That nigga Sentinel got a lightning strike off 1 kill. I'm about to report his ass. Gotta be hacks. But while Optimus is camping, the Autobots start jumping Sentinel. Ratchet getting sliced away, B hitting a clean reverse, and Sideswipe jumps up to get slammed back down. But they really not doing much. I mean, look at the size difference. That's what I be imagining when I see those "what's the most amount of 10-year-olds you could beat in a fight at once" questions. Optimus tries to shoot back, but there's too many, so he dives away and gets blasted by rockets. So then while Sentinel is fighting off the Autobots, he gets blasted by a missile as well that got him doing a whole backflip. And while he's on the ground, these YNs show that they don't play, trying to turn Unc into Swiss cheese, so he turns into his 1920s fire truck form to dip out while Optimus chases from behind. And eventually Prime catches up to Sentinel, stabbing him before he could even transform, missing the second one, and the next 2 get blocked. Sentinel's got his back against the wall, and the other Decepticons, Soundwave, Shockwave, Starscream, are all new fax machines, so he's on his own. as he blocks Optimus's barrage of attacks, gets knocked down, hit in the back of the head, weaves, smacks the sword, and slices. While Optimus is on the back foot for a quick second, Sentinel is able to stand back up to fight fairly now, and goes for a Superman hit, getting blocked, blocks Optimus, and misses the spin move, and is able to knock Prime Axe out of his hands. But that's not enough. He wants Optimus to have to resort to throwing dirt or biting, straight G League moves, cause he kicks away his other weapon, stabs him in the right shoulder, and straight rips that shit off. And if you look at Optimus, he can't believe it. Bro got his knees touching like he gotta take a piss. Optimus is on the island alone right now. So Optimus gets clocked by the shield, stabbed in the other shoulder, and his face starts getting dragged across the floor. He was really doing our GOAT
like
dirty.
Cell to Vegeta.
Niggas need to scrub this shit from the internet like we did for Braun. Optimus even starts begging, gets kicked away, and as Sentinel is about to call GG on Prime, literally right before he could finish the job, out of nowhere, a random homeless nigga runs up and starts shooting him in the back, unloading 3 shells into Sentinel's back. And you could tell by what he does right here, he ain't forget how Sentinel bitched him in front of everyone for no reason.
It almost kind of makes me wonder, right? These are sentient machines. So, you know, when you are shooting with weapons and everything, I'm trying to figure out why every shot ain't just a critical shot. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you're a machine. I imagine your aim is guided. So that should have been critical shots, unless there's just something going on with the armor. My other question is, why are Primes so much better at fighting? Now, obviously, they take L's and everything, but for the most part, I feel like they always win. Now, you could say plot, but I wonder if there's like some type of under thing to it. Like, are they got better combat inhibitors when they're born or something like that? Because they always have hands. When he was fighting against the Fallen, I didn't think when he fused with Jetfire that was enough power to take down the Fallen. I mean, this dude was supposed to come back with some mystical powers or something, but he fused with it and it was just over. It's almost like the Fallen forgot how to throw hands, and I didn't like that too much. But you rise, I fall, or something. You fall, I rise. That was tough one-liner.
Cause he grabs him, slamming his face. He ain't forget how Sentinel bitched him in front of everyone for no reason. Cause he grabs him, slamming his face, kicks him in the head, punches him, grabs his head, stabs him, and just rips out his guts. That was OD. Then bro had the nerve to be like, hey Optimus, let's team up type shit. I just saved you. I don't know what bro was expecting. A congratulations, a butt slap, him supplying you a new face? You gonna have to hit up Starlight for that, my boy. Cause Optimus puts on the shiesty, throwing the axe at Megatron.
That's because of she had the buka removal. And the crazy thing about that is that I didn't even know. I wasn't even paying attention. The first person that I realized was Mother's Milk. And, you know, I realized what happened because I thought they had replaced him, but he lost weight. So that's, you know, good on him and everything. He did a discovery into his heritage, his ancestry, and decided to make the moves for his better health. So, you know, I can't fault him for that. As a matter of fact, I can't really fault Starlight for doing what she did, you know. You are your own worst enemy, right? Nobody looks at yourself like you look at her. So she might have thought that maybe that was a reason as to why she needed to get that buka fat removal. But I didn't notice it until somebody pointed it out. Now that's all I can see.
Bro was expecting a congratulations, a butt slap, him supplying you a new face? You gonna have to hit up Starlight for that, my boy. Cause Optimus puts on the shiesty, throwing the axe at Megatron, kicks him down, slashes his head, and then stabs it. It's crazy cause Megatron offered Optimus Prime a deal, and my nigga, you could have just said nah, but instead he decides to straight up rip this man's head off. Megatron shouldn't have asked shit. All the worst he could say is no, huh? But there's still a snake slithering. So before that pussy could sign with Golden State, Optimus picks up, loads up, and blasts bro in the chest. But Optimus isn't making the mistake of giving Sentinel 14 tries at this bitch. You tried to take over the world and you failed, gang. Game over. Now hold this other shell so I can make sure you really dead for real. But while we're on the topic of Decepticons being put on a poster, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, Display. Now, I know a lot of you guys are like me and you love Marvel, you love DC, you love Star Wars, gaming, Transformers. They got it all covered.
Ain't no way.
Display is a unique metal poster, very refreshing from your alternative paper posters. As you can see here, the packaging on high quality Ozai.
Whatever happened to big heads? I don't see nobody doing those anymore. Them big old huge oversized giant stickers. Yeah, nobody do those anymore.
To the best display deal before it's gone. Your display should arrive within 4 to 5 business days.
Any of y'all use this?
Display got, as you can see, posters before it's. Still can't forget how. Thank you to Display for sponsoring this video. So they're having a dramatic ass goodbye. Still can't forget how bro right here was 20 dating Cade's 17-year-old daughter. I remember when Cade pressed him too, he said,
because this is illegal, she's a minor.
We're protected by the Romeo and Juliet laws, statute 2705-3.
Nigga had that shit on the back of his hand recited like the Pledge of Allegiance.
That boy was going down that hill.
Negro.
So Optimus is running in, and off rip, Lockdown is letting his nuts hang. This man just jumps out of a spaceship, blowing up the building to surf through the fire and rubble. Even just with the fight intro, he trying to one-up Prime. But I don't know if going into an aura off with Optimus is something you want to do. Got a better chance seeing Wilt's 100-point game, and we got fucking spaceship footage before that.
Bruh.
Optimus has to duck out the way as Lockdown flips into a punch that gets blocked. Listen, on Earth, this is Big Prime, but on Cybertron, they might have had my goat making corner store runs, cause he gets grabbed like low bro thrown, and they take turns blocking each other. We then see
Lockdown's a
Kate's
cool
daughter
character.
telling B to go back. We gotta go help my father.
Fuck you, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
But your pop's posted up with a new computer maker. He'll be alright. Optimus blocks him, blocked, but loses his gun and gets kicked in the head. Optimus then hits the Superman punch on Lockdown.
They doing some
into a knee.
capoeira.
Kate's just camping, spectating the fight, and that's cool and all, but why not put all this energy elsewhere? You have no money and are homeless still. Isn't Optimus supposed to be one of the best leaders in fiction? How about you inspire this nigga into a job? Optimus hits him with a left, gets smacked twice, and gets his arm grabbed into a kick. But while goddamn aliens are beefing, humans can't stop fighting with each other still. I knew we were cooked when it was 2020 and the teachers were still pressing me over homework. Nigga, we are in the midst of an apocalypse. Optimus hits him twice with the shield and a kick, jumping over his arm, and he peeps Cade getting pressed by Unc over there. But we already know what Optimus said.
I have sworn to never kill humans.
So what is he really supposed to do? Oh, wow. That man Optimus' resolve is as strong as D-Rose's knee. He swore that shit like an hour ago, and now this man is charred meat on the ground. But Optimus gets snuck, going for a right, but getting hit with one instead.
This was the I forget the dark, I forgot what it was called, but wasn't he under the influence, something like that? Like, wasn't his morals like all kind of messed up, like kind of afterwards? So if I'm remembering correctly, yeah, bro got blasted.
Me on the ground, but Optimus gets snuck, going for a right, but getting hit with one instead, and while on the floor trying to catch his breath, Lockdown kicks his ass. And as if that wasn't bad enough, Lockdown takes his own sword and stabs him in the chest with it, sticking it through him into the pillar he's leaning on. Hey, I'm just gonna say it, use that diamond test on Optimus, and that shit might say he's a fraud. He be getting waxed in these final battles religiously.
Saved by Sam Megatron, saved by Jetfire, saved by Megatron and Sentinel. Dark of the Moon, that's what it was called. Yeah, facts. I was wondering why his combat abilities are so good. He ended up keep getting saved. But if any of these other people's lives are in jeopardy, they just die.
Bum ass nigga, your paint job getting messed up. This nigga used crayons on his shit. But they paid millions for Mark Wahlberg to be in this movie, so gotta give him his hair bro damn screen time. As he runs in while Optimus trips Lockdown, then Cade hits him in the shoulder. But just in time. In while Optimus trips Lockdown, then Cade hits him in the shoulder.
Wait a minute. Okay. All right, hold on now. All right, hold on. Ain't no way this gun that he has in his hand assumably did more damage to Lockdown than Megatron with the kind of like the shotgun pistol to Sentinel. I mean, it blasted him, but it didn't dismember him. But I'm supposed to believe that this, unless he had that. Nah, bro, I'm calling BS on that.
Damn screen time. As he runs in while Optimus trips Lockdown, then Cade hits him in the shoulder. But just in time. Bumblebee rolls up with Tessa and R. Kelly. And B wastes absolutely no time, transforming into a roll and throwing the van at Lockdown. Got him looking like he ready to tell us how it's bigger than black and white, while Bumblebee runs into a heave double kick. Cade said, oh yeah, we not running ones, and he starts blasting while Bumblebee kicks Lockdown and blasts him away. Optimus is watching all this happen, but he's still thumbtacked to the wall. Hey Bumblebee, cook up twin, you my idol. Nah, this is shameful. Optimus moving like Bruce with Nightwing. Dudes be 45 talking about some I'm trying to be like you, big bro. Bumblebee goes for another kick but gets grabbed, dragged through the ground, and slammed dumb hard. And then Lockdown sees Cade and he decides he's next. But Cade and Optimus locked in like this. If Prime shoot, he gon' shoot with him. If Prime gotta die, Cade gon' die with him. Cade standing 10 toes, I promise you that.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
But Cade picks back up the Cybertronian gun and starts blasting back, hitting Lockdown twice. And while Lockdown is for whatever reason got Stormtrooper aim now, Tessa and the Minecraft YouTubers set up a cord to help free.
Bro, first R. Kelly and now the Minecraft YouTuber, bro, is cooking them.
Optimus, using it to trip Lockdown, and then Cade shoots him in the face. Lockdown losing all his aura right now, about to transform into the paddy wagon as he tries to get up and gets his legs blasted off trying to stab Cade. And I don't even know why Optimus or Bumblebee even pulled up. This nigga Cade is a super soldier. The way he was able to survive through all these attacks being thrown at him. But I knew it really got bad when Lockdown tries to shoot at Cade, but Cade blasts his arm off and then stops his stab. Like, bro, what the hell? Avengers, Justice League, somebody sign this nigga. Eventually though, Tessa and the Spawn Camper free Optimus and he hits this clean spin move to grab his sword. While Cade is getting pressed by Lockdown, he sneaks Lockdown from the back right through the chest. And just to make sure he don't spin the block 12 times like Megatron, slice that man in half to call GG forever.
Yeah, but you know, you got saved. So, you know, but still, that was definitely one of the most action scenes in there with all the fight and everything. But yeah, I do got a question about that gun that Marcus had in his hand. I still don't understand why that was so powerful, other than plot, right? Sometimes when you try to make more sense than you need to, and to, you know, especially a Transformer movie, which is already fantasy, it usually goes nowhere, but it's still fun. You know what I mean? Dave's out.